So he ended up getting out of jail around this particular time.
First mistake right there. The love you have for him is not the same love he had for you. Willfully, he gave this to you.
And we're gonna do what she wanna do. And can't no stop me. Can't no stop me. Okay? And that's just gonna be that. Because best believe it, whether y'all like it or not, it is fuckers out there that love me and want me. Okay? I
told y'all, listen, she said, I can pull your dude.
Well, especially around that time, because he knew that the dude could provide, and he was a hustler. He was always...
I know it's hard to date the nerds. It's hard to date the bookworm.
Say anything, because motherfuckers judge you so fast. But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to anything like that, I have to tell my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like I have dated a couple people, regular people. You know what I'm saying? And I always kept it 100 with them. Period. And they choose or not. And they good. You know what I'm saying? One of them married, got kids. Shit, never had nothing. You know what I'm saying? The other one too. Like, so all I'm saying...
Ain't that fine enough in the world? No. Listen, we're getting ready to get right into this video. Gentlemen, let me know, are we dating women who have incurable diseases because they're fine enough? Is this what it is nowadays?
Okay, hey everybody. So, some of y'all wanted to know how that I contracted the HIV virus, right? So I'm here to tell my story. But before I tell my story, y'all, because I've been getting like some weird people in my comments, and I'm just about to tell y'all right here, right now, baby, if you don't like what I'm saying, and if you don't like me, then nigga, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to comment on my shit. You can scroll past, get your miserable ass on. If you don't like what I say, if you don't like what I do, then nigga, this ain't for you, okay? This not for you. But what y'all not about to do is try to tell me who I shouldn't date, whether I should have kids. See, y'all tried that shit the last time, but baby, you can't bully me. Don't.
So when we become content creators, there's one thing that I think we all must understand. The comments, the reactions, it is just a natural course of life. You have to understand, once we get on these platforms and we get to talking, it is fair use for everyone to use.
Don't get on here and talking about what the fuck I should do. Because we're 35 years old. And we're going to go do what the fuck she want to do. And can't no bitch stop me. Can't no bitch, no nigga stop me. Okay? And that's just going to be that. Because best believe it, whether y'all like it or not, it is motherfuckers out there that love me and want me. Okay? I
told y'all, listen, she said, I can pull your dude. Listen, they want me. They love me. Look at me.
I'm a pretty enough bitch. All right? So don't get on my shit, start talking that. Like, take that bully shit somewhere else. Because I will cut your ass out and I will keep it moving. And that's just me being real. Period. Like, I'm not fucking with y'all. You over here fucking with me. I'm just telling y'all my story, and I'm just trying to spread awareness, you know what I'm saying? So people can, you know, take a different look at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show y'all how I live with it and how I cope with it. And you know what I'm saying? How it make me a better person, how it changed me. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Wow, a better person. Okay, you know, listen. No, I don't want y'all to be like, Sarge, you acting up now. No, because once again, she's being honest. Because there's a lot of demons out there who aren't being honest with people, who are intentionally infecting folks. So with her, I'm going to make sure to show her a certain level of respect. Because once again, she hasn't did anything to anyone. She's over actually making sure that we know that she has some. How you know and you understand and you got choices in matter.
And that's cool. If you don't like HIV people, like I said, then baby, I'm not for you. My videos is not for you. To be honest, I didn't really want it to make no videos for regular people anyway. But if you follow me, then that's cool. If you want to hear my story, that's cool. Support me, I support you. But this is really for the people that's living with HIV. I'm trying to talk to my people. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all regular people really don't understand what we've been through. And see, that's the problem though, right? That's the problem. Y'all be wanting people to tell y'all their status and all this type of shit. But when we do, motherfuckers get judged. And y'all just don't know like how that affect us. You know, some people do this and do that. Some people get on drugs. Some people just give up. Some people get angry. Like, bro, and it's why? Because we have negative motherfuckers like y'all. Some of y'all, not all y'all, because a lot of y'all show me love. So this ain't for the people that show me love. Like, for real. I got love for anybody that got love for me. But what I'm not about to tolerate is the bully shit. Now, I am HIV positive. I'm not coming on here asking no fucking body to date me. I don't know why that duck neck ass nigga that came on the comments anyway talking that shit. Listen, baby, I'm not the one. And I damn sure don't want you. But, yeah, like, I just don't got time for the shit. I really don't. So, if you're going to be negative, then please, baby, scroll on past me. Don't, because I'm going to comment back. And matter of fact, we can keep on commenting back. We can keep on doing it. Because what you're not going to do is disrespect me. Especially if I ain't did shit to you. Now, I'm here trying to tell my motherfucking story, okay? And let me do that. I didn't ask for this shit.
Now, once again, y'all, listen. The gentleman is going to be polite because, once again, she's right. She's telling her story. And I want you gentlemen to understand. I want you gentlemen to see her. I want you gentlemen to make sure the fact that if you don't choose to date a woman who has this right here.
Now, anyway, had to calm down. All right, so I'm about to tell my story on how I had got the virus. right? So I'm gonna take it way back when I was like around, I believe 18 or 19 years old. And
Gentlemen and ladies, please have the conversation with your children, because you said 18, 19, and they're like, wait, Sarge, that's a grown-up. Absolutely, that is a grown-up. However, when you have those conversations early on in life, you don't have to worry about certain things. I hope not, at least.
Me and this dude, right? I'm not gonna say no names or nothing like that, but me and this dude, we was real fucking close, like since we was teenagers, right? I was his first love, he was mine, or whatever, you know. I just know that we loved each other very much, right? So so he ended up getting out of jail around this particular time.
First mistake right there. I know you like, Sarge, what you doing? Leave him alone. No, wait, time out. What I mean by this is, ladies, remember, you always have the choice on who you decide to mess with. Now, all my gentlemen who've been incarcerated, I don't want you to think this is a shot at you, because me and my family run deep as far as those waters go. However, I need y'all to understand, this is a choice that you made. You knew this guy was coming out of jail, incarcerated. I know it's hard to date the nerds. It's hard to date the bookworms.
Remind you, like, we always was on and off with each other. We was always on and off. He'll go his way for a minute, I go my way. He end up having a baby by somebody, I end up having my baby by somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then we came back to each other, right? So this particular time he was locked up, and then he ended up getting out, right? Now him and my brother is real close. So when he got out, my brother must have went over there and kicked it with him. So instantly my brother called me, because I felt like my brother always wanted us to be with each other. Well, especially around that time, because he knew that the dude could provide, and he was a hustler. He was always, you know, with my brother and shit. So, all right.
Listen, that fast money, I swear, listen, I already told you. However, your brother wrong for this, and I get it. Listen, he said he could provide. There are many different ways in providing. And evidently, the allure of the quick money sucked you in. So let's listen to your story.
Cool. So, yeah, my brother ended up calling me, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, Rand, guess who out? And I was like, who out? You know what I'm saying? And then he told me the person, and I was like, shut up, yeah, right. I said, okay, I'm about to come over here. So I end up going over there. Boom. As soon as I seen him, I hugged him, gave him a hug, we chopped it up, you know what I'm saying? We were just so happy to see each other. So we went in the house, we kicked it or whatever, the fuck.
Okay. I'm not sure what kicked it means, but I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say a loose interpretation of they had fun, adult fun.
But his baby mama came, right? He just had a little baby girl, whatever. Not too long ago. So anyway, she ended up popping up. So I'm like, oh shit, like the baby mama here, I'm about to go.
Listen, you gotta love the madness of these stories. I promise you. I mean, it's just not your guy, it's y'all guy. And at the same time, we don't ever get mad about this, because once again, we understand that sharing happens.
So I end up about to leave. My brother had my mama car, so he was like, yeah, Rand, here, but you know, you can take the car and go home, and I'll find a ride. All right, cool, boom. So I end up getting in the car, I drove home. So then later on that night or whatever, he ended up calling me, I guess when the baby mama left or whatever, I don't know, but he ended up calling me and all that type of stuff, and then we got to kicking it. And
man, I swear, my guys are undefeated. It doesn't matter. Look, here go my baby mama. I like you, you like me. I just got out of jail. Let's see what time it is.
Later on, not that night, but just, you know, a little months went by, we've been kicking it, you know what I'm saying? We was kicking it tough, we was hanging out, you know, we got the, you know, fucking around. So,
you don't say. Poor listening.
Not once have he ever mentioned to me, that, he had HIV. I don't care. Like, I don't remember that at all. I don't never ever remember him mention that to me, you know, 'cause
now remember, sex is a two-way street. It's woman pleasure, man pleasure. Woman protect, man protect. So at the same time, these are certain questions, gentlemen, you have to ask. These are certain questions, ladies, you have to ask. These are certain things and precautions that we all need to take.
That's just something that you'll remember. Now, I do remember him saying that he had sickle cell. And how I remember that was because that was the first time I really heard about sickle cell. Like, so, you know, that shit will really stick in your head. But anyway, so I'm like, oh, all right, you know, I'm like, you got sickle cell, whatever the fuck, you know, that don't matter, you know, I love you for you. Like that. That's what I remember. So months and months go by or whatever the fuck. We was fucking around continuously. Boom, I end up getting pregnant, right? So then when I end up getting pregnant, y'all, I ain't have no signs of anything. Like when I found out I was pregnant, you know, they do the little tests on you and stuff like that, test you for everything. But
you know, this is so hard to listen to. The reason why I say this is because he had a baby, you had a baby, now y'all having a baby, and it doesn't seem like if there's a relationship. It doesn't seem as if though we're moving anywhere close to maybe marriage. I know we don't do that nowadays. Excuse me. A lifelong partnership or a strategic alliance. It just sounds like we're having fun and we're creating these babies.
I guess it wasn't in my blood right then and there, you know? So, yeah, it wasn't in my blood. So I was fine. So I was doing fine. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to fast forward it a little bit. I would say like when I got to 7-8 months, that's when I got a bad ass flu, right? I ended up getting sick real bad. Like, it was so terrible, y'all. People be like, COVID was bad. I never had COVID, but it probably could have been like that. You know, it was just so bad. And I had thrush in my mouth, and I had hives all over my body. I was pregnant. I was going through that. But I still didn't understand what was going on with me. I just assumed that I was sick. You know, I had a flu. And y'all, remind you, like, I was, what, 19? Or, 19 around this time? Or 20? Like that. So
young to have something come through, alter your life forever.
I just didn't know, y'all. So I ended up going to the hospital, getting that checked out. They diagnosed me with the flu because they ended up giving me some Tamiflu type shit. I don't know. So boom. I was big. I was like 7 months pregnant. I ended up catching a COVID virus. Yada yada yada. So we still ain't think nothing of it. Mind you, me and the nigga, he ain't never mentioned nothing the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say this because I never really understood why you know, he never talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Because for number one, I feel like that is some serious shit you kick it with your partner with. Like, cause me, like, I'm different. I don't know. When I first found out about it, like, nigga, I was telling everybody, y'all. Like, everybody. And I was so fucking young. Like, you just don't know. It just fucked up my life and my mind at the time. You know, I'm better now, but.
Absolutely. So young and catch something that's so altering to your life. And this is the part where both people must understand that protection is a must.
Around that time or whatever, it just messed up my mind, you know? And I just don't understand. Like, I was telling so many people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. Don't get me wrong, because I just said it in my last video. I understand why people don't say anything, because motherfuckers judge you so fast. But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to anything like that, I have to tell my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like I have dated a couple people, regular people, you know what I'm saying? And I always kept it 100 with them, period. And they choose to fuck with me or not. And they good, you know what I'm saying? One of them married, got kids, all that type of shit. Never had nothing. You know what I'm saying? The other one too. Like, so all I'm...
Gentlemen. When a woman tells you something like this, is it that we are so desperate, or is it the fact that to you, she is that fine that you're willing to gamble and you're willing to take the chance? The reason why I say this is because she openly tells people. I don't get it. I need you gentlemen to tell me, because once again, as I said before, if I was back out there on that market and I had the conversation and someone told me this, I would say, thank you so very much for informing me. We can enjoy this dinner, and then after that, you can go your way, I can go my way. No hard feelings, no disrespect, nothing rude. It's just the fact that I know what it is that I'm looking for. And this right here is something that I cannot deal with. So there's no need in me even dragging you along, and I appreciate your honesty.
Saying it's just how you do stuff. Yeah, I just feel like you give that person a choice. But anyway, all right, back to the story. So, yeah, okay, so time, you know, I got over my little flu or whatever the fuck that I had, right? So I got over that. I ended up having my son March 19th, right? Now, when I had my baby, when I had my middle son or whatever, he came out big as fuck, y'all. He was 8 pounds, 15 ounces. What guy was with me? He was healthy as fuck. Like, he was good. They did all the tests on him. He was good. Ain't got good? Got good. Okay, so this one night, the nigga was out. I called him like, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? When you coming home? Oh, yeah, I'll be home, such and such. I'm like, all right, you know, all right, come home. Boom, time was going by. 11 o'clock passed, 12 o'clock passed. The nigga went home, 1 o'clock passed. I ended up calling him again. Send me straight to voicemail. Really? So then I end up calling again. Send me straight to voicemail. All right, so now I'm pissed, because off top, I'm like, yeah, he with a bitch, right? He with a bitch. That nigga still, you know, cheating, doing...
Nah, say it ain't so. Tell me, Mr. Hot Boy, Mr. I get all the ladies, Mr. I just got a job the other day. Tell me he's not out there still with women. After you done had the kid, after you done had the baby. Tell me that's not the truth. Come on now. You know this your guy.
The fuck he doing? So I'm up, you know, the baby sleep. I'm just up around the house just looking. I couldn't go to fucking sleep because I knew he was up to no good. I knew he was doing dumb shit. So I end up, God told me, I keep on saying something told me, but God told me. So God told me to look through, you know, he had a box full of papers. You know, the niggas know, like, when they get locked up, or the bitches know too, like, when you get locked up and you go to prison and then you come home with all your stuff and he never took it out or whatever, but he just gave a big ass box full of your papers and all the shit up in there. Okay, boom. So something.
Nah, we don't know that. I mean, I guess so. I mean, however, gentlemen, always remember you have the choice. Ladies, always remember you have the choice. This was a direct choice on who she chose to be intimate with. Because once again, if you're not born with it, or if no one took it and implanted it inside you, what I mean by that is, forcefully, all these are choices that lead up to you receiving and getting this. Please continue.
Just told me to look through that. So I end up I end up looking through that. You know what I'm saying? Just on some bullshit. Boom. I ran across the his records. You know what I'm saying? It was like some medical records. You know what I'm saying? So I'm get to looking. All right. And then I seen, you know, boom, tested for HIV, positive. My heart dropped. No bullshit. So me not really knowing, I'm like, damn, like, is this real? You know what I'm saying? So instantly, because we were staying with my mom at the time, right? My mom had this big.
That man did not love you, because if he knew ahead of time he had this and he willfully gave it to you, what I mean by that is he didn't have the conversation with you. The love you have for him is not the same love he had for you. Willfully, he gave this to you.
Me and my mom, was just us. We end up going up there. So then she came, they came and called my name and stuff like that, so I went in the back and all that type of stuff. So when I went in the back now, this lady, she was so cool. I would never forget her. Her name is Tanya. And she was like, you know, I told her the story, what happened. And she was like, you know, she was like, it's okay, you know, just calm down or whatever, relax. They took my blood, yada, yada, yada. So, when they did I think she did a prick. I'm so sorry, y'all, it's so long ago. I think she did the prick first, right? I think Tanya did the prick first. And then it showed up there, because it showed up fast. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yes. She was like, I'm sorry, Dorianda, like, you diagnosed with HIV. And I'm...
You know how crazy that is? At 19 years of age, 2 babies into this, you get this diagnosis? Now, get it, gentlemen. Listen, I know you guys are going to say, Sarge. No, ma'am, listen. When I say this, ain't that fine enough in the world? No. You guys can have at it. No. Gentlemen, ladies, protect yourself. Plain and simple.